swole nor mooth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling.
Chirpy chirp, chirp, chirp.
Welcome to the Daily
Come, babe.
Swole.
Get it. Testing, 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 testicles, testing, testicles, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1253 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast. In the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and hoes? We got Papa Swole. Oh, what's going on? Everson K2 flexing on you, beaches. Flex on the games. Flex Friday for all those of you that are, I don't know, just here for the beer. You're not here for the fitness. You don't know what Flex Friday is? You don't know what Flex Friday is? You don't know what Flex Friday is all about? You don't know. How could you not know? How could you not know? How could you not know about Flex Friday? It's fantastic. Fantastique. All right, what's good? What's good? Was D2H, Mario in the house, Brennan. So YouTube did not give me my notification today. I got it through Facebook. Oh, well, very good. Very good. You can still go to YouTube. I'm still there. I'm still there on YouTube. It's all good, though. It's all good. I don't mind. What are we doing today? Fam, who's here? Who's here doing Swole season? My Swolenormous X members. Swole season? Who's doing their swole today? Who's getting there? We will talk this weekend. Those of you that are in X that are doing swole season, it will be releasing Saturday or Sunday. And then we'll talk about the new release for week 2 in the accountability meeting on Monday. So make sure you're there for that. And that's going to follow up and kind of complement the release over the weekend. So you'll see it pop up in your account and I'll post up in the group, but then we'll talk about it in the accountability meeting on Monday. So if you want to join in, accountability meeting, uncensored members also get access to the accountability meeting, and that's Monday at 12 noon Eastern time. So if you can catch it, you'll catch it. But it's also available later on the timeline if you can't catch it live. But we'll go over all those new releases and the focus for this week, and the week 2 release. We'll break it all down and get you all set up. Set up. We will get you set up with the gains. What are we doing today? So today is episode 1253. Last night, we had the Ask Papa Swole live for those of you that are members, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's already up in your account if you missed it live. And today is Flex Friday, but it's also Freestyle Friday. So I decided because, I want to leave this up to you. We'll take this conversation wherever it goes. Well, I'll talk about some things that come up into my brain hole, and we'll leave it up to you about topics. We'll talk about topics. I mean, what happened yesterday was Victoria's Secret. People lost their jobs. I don't know if it was related to the decision to have the plus size campaign. Maybe they were like, what the fuck were you thinking? And fired a lot of people. So there's that. Yeah, I had steak last night. You follow my Instagram. I had steak. I made steak, and I actually ate all of Mama Swolio's steak. But she didn't, in my defense, she said she wanted bacon and broccoli. So I took that as she didn't want steak because I was mentioning I was making stuff. But apparently that's not what that means. An omission was not a negation. She didn't say that she didn't want steak. It's just that she wanted bacon and broccoli. So I ate it all. I was watching a show and I ate it all. And then she goes, where's the steak? And I was like, oh, I felt terrible because what if someone ate my steak? That's how I'd feel. Those were the posts last night. So if you don't know one of the details, go check it on Instagram. Funny. What's up, Sarah? Hey fam, listening from a U-Haul heading to my new place in Oklahoma City. Never missed the Swolecast live. What up? What's going on? How long does last Swole season? I'm planning on getting my Swolenormous X membership as my Christmas present. Well, Swole season is going to be there. It's not like we're releasing week 2. It's not like week 1 disappears. So this is just, I just release, I roll out the programs on a weekly basis. So it's a 16-week total program, but when you join in December, it'll still be there. The 90-day dash, all the programs will be there. You get access to them. This is just the initial release. So no one has seen week 2 yet. I just released this new program. So week 2 will come out and then we discuss it in the accountability meetings, and then week 3 we'll roll it out. So when you join, we'll still be rolling out the program, but you can still start. You're still starting on day 1 anyway. So yeah, it'll be there. It'll be there. It'll just be more there. It'll be fucking awesome. People will be fucking swole already. People just be big. They'll be yoked. Chicken fried rice tonight? Okay. Could you critique other fitness YouTubers as opposed to what I normally do in my day? Madeline Georgette. I haven't seen that one. Madeline Georgetta's new video, Fitness Industry is a Scam. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting take. It's like Brittany Dawn making that video. It's like Brittany Dawn making a video. The fitness industry is a scam. Oh, is it, Brittany? Oh, do tell. Do tell us about the perils of the fitness industry. I still haven't seen that Madeline Georgetta video. I'm sure I will watch it, and I'll have an unbiased opinion, and I will voice my opinions. But maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Maybe I'll drop a video about it. We'll see. I haven't seen it, though. Let's see. I made a couple steaks. Hubby asked if he could have a bite of mine. I threatened to stab him with a fork. All right. Woman likes her meat. Let's see. I'm currently scouring the internet to find healthy dinners, but this is not fun. Scouring the internet. The internet only has like 1 trillion recipes of amazing foods, so that's easy as hell. I'm tired of boring chicken and plain stuff. You literally go online and you type in the things you want to use for a recipe and you'll get 1 billion responses. It's the easiest thing. You just pick one and do it. Just fucking eat your food. Eat your food. You're tired of boring chicken because you're not eating grass-fed beef. You eat grass-fed beef, you don't get tired of it. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Chicken does get boring because chicken tastes like ass when it's plain. But a ribeye steak, you don't need to put shit on that. It's delicious. But then you add some Celtic sea salt and some fucking grass-fed butter and some fucking... It's good shit. I like it. But I'm not saying anyone, you have to eat that. If you eat that, you're not going to grow a beard and long hair or something. It's not like you're just going to have beard and long hair like old Papa Swole because you had a steak. Chicken, quinoa, and broccoli. Oh, that just sounds sad. Not that, for me, chicken is like the fish of meat. It's like fish meat. It's like meat fish. Chicken's like, you want to eat some meat? You want to chew? Chicken's like, you want to chew something? Do you want to chew something? No. You don't have a preference. You just want to chew something, right? Yeah, here's a piece. Here, try this. It's a piece of chicken. It's like, oh, it chews. You're like, yeah, it chews, right? Yeah, it's good. Grass-fed beef just fucking fucks your mouth. Chicken is like a left-handed hand job. That's what it is. It's like, it gets a job. It's there. It's doing something, but it's not going to get the job done. Anyway, all right, so we'll move on. I love the uncensored, Sherry, I love the uncensored and Facebook page. One reason is because it's awesome posting pics in a group where people get you fitness like-minded. Thank you so much. I'm glad. I'm glad you're a part of it, Sherry. I am in the process. You guys will all have the members. You'll have the new Swole Motion. It's like a bunch from a couple days. So it's going to be a cool vlog. All of you said you love the vlog the most. So there's a new episode coming out probably by tomorrow. I don't think I'll get it up today. That's what she said. No, but by tomorrow, this weekend for sure. Let's see. Butter. Scrolling. Jessica, oh my God, if you're going to eat chicken, use herbs, seasonings, and deglaze with chicken stock for a yummy sauce. But yeah, eat steak first. If you run out of steak, go for chicken. That's true, Diana. That's a good point. But how many people are actually left-handed? She goes, unless you're left-handed. It's not like a left-handed hand job. I guess if you're left-handed, you could beat that. It's like a hand job, period. It's not. I never understood that. I'll just do it myself. I'm better at it. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. This guy, fucking 25 years experience. Okay, I can do that. I can do it. It's like you can't. Made a prime rib last week. There you go, Catherine. Cataran. I've been, let's see, Alexandra. I've been getting lean ground beef. I put it with rice or black bean noodles and sauce. It's like pasta. I don't like lean I don't like lean meat. I like it fat. I like fat meat. Anyone else here like fat meat? You cannot say that. You cannot say that like appropriately. Anyone else here like a fat piece of meat in their mouth? And guys are like, yeah, bro, I guess I have to default to that. I guess you're right. Technically, I do like a fatty piece of meat in my mouth, but you can't say that. You can't say that without bringing up like those, connotations. I don't know maybe some of you kind of get what I'm talking about. When you're putting a big fat piece of meat in your mouth, you're not thinking of a ribeye, you're thinking of, you know. Zachary, why is everyone all obsessed with almond butter over peanut butter? Like people think it's healthier or something. If I have almond butter, it's like a cheat. It's like a cheat for me. So last night I had some apples and I put a little almond butter on them. That was like, for me, that's like, oh, I don't normally eat this. Splurging. So a lot of you are like, oh my God, that's super healthy. And I don't think of it as a cheat. I'm not psychotic like that. It's just not a cheat or something is just deviating from what I normally have. That's like what I would have as a snack. That's like a snack. That's like I wanted to eat something. I wanted to have some good flavor. Like I wanted to have some good flavor, but I didn't want to eat food. If you hear that, that's literally like a torrential downpour. It was fine a second ago. It's raining fucking hard. Really hard. Like pounding against the window, which means the porch is probably fucking flooded. I wonder if I close the blinds. Anyway. Let me see about this. Hold on a second. Let me see the... We got big fatty meat all up in the mouth hole. I finally found peanut butter that only has peanuts. I was happy, nothing added. I don't have to make my own anymore. You just go to Whole Foods and have them like, you make it yourself. Peanuts just have it's a high in omega-6. I don't know. A lot of people have allergic reactions to them or sensitivities. Everyone's got something. I stay away from peanut butter. I never really found a lot benefit to it. Almond butter, rarely. I get a lot of fat. I got plenty of fat, so. Do I eat ghee? That's Ghee, you mean. The clarified butter? I don't. I just have grass-fed butter. I've had it before. I've had it before. I don't have any in the house, I don't think. Do you? Do you like it? It's good for people that have issues. I thought almond was a fruit. Didn't someone say almonds were a fruit or something like that? Legumes. Some people have problems with legumes. Yeah. The lectin content. People have issues with lectins and legumes like beans and there are other things. What was it? Beans. What else? Legumes. Peanuts. That's why we talk about doing an elimination diet, because if you do an elimination, you can figure out if you do have issues with peanuts or legumes, lectins, things of that nature. That's why when we talk about inflammatory foods or sensitivities, it has to be more general. That's why I talk about it from a general standpoint, because and I do generally say, okay, dairy, stay away from sugar, stay away from gluten, grains and stuff. I usually say that generally. But some people like to have certain things once in a while. It doesn't mean when you have a piece of bread, it's going to rock your world. It might, but also might just be not useful for you. Your body might be able to handle it, but might not be the most effective. If you do an elimination, it's not just about finding what jacks you up. It helps you find which things make you feel the best. So let's say you have let's say you have a piece of bread, but it doesn't mess up your stomach really bad. But you would be better off and you'd have better performance and you'd feel better noticeably if you had, let's say, a sweet potato. I'm just using that from my personal experience. So does it mean that a piece of bread really makes you feel bad or is actually damaging your health? Or does it really mean that it's much better for you to get more out of your existence eating sweet potatoes? Like, I want to feel better. I want to have that edge. I want to have a little bit of that better. I'm not there for the taste. I'm there for the effect. And the foods that I eat, it's just much better with a sweet potato. You know, steak and a sweet potato. I don't want steak and some fucking bread. I want a sweet potato. I want I want my meal. It's fucking awesome. I love it. I love it. Nicholas, doing an elimination lately, and I found out I had a sensitivity to stupidity. Ha! Papa Swolio, I've just discovered the wonders of grass-fed butter. Thank you, you beautiful bastard. Oh, I like to think of myself as one, a beautiful bastard. I have issues with dairy, but it feels hard to stay away from it. It's just addictive. It's just addictive and it's habit. It's easy to stay away from dairy. You just fucking don't eat it. It's so easy. It's just cheap for them to sell it to you. That's why dairy, this whole fucking country was founded upon dairy. Because you get milk and meat from the same animal. It's like, wow, that's really resourceful. You get cow's milk, you get meat, wow. That's a good use of one animal. You get a lot of stuff out of one. You know, it's like, okay. All right. Doesn't mean it's good for you. And plus they pasteurize milk. There's a lot of shit that goes down with dairy. A lot of people have issues. Most people a lot of people have issues with cashews too. A lot of people have issues with cashews because they're not, like, I think they're not native in this country, so people have issues with them. Something about that. Cashews are ones that I've heard for sensitivities. Peanuts and peanut butter. People are hooked on these things that trigger these responses in the brain. Especially peanut butter. You get programmed and kind of just obsessed with this kind of like hydrogenated oils and the processed peanut butter and stuff. Even you get the natural one, it just translates over. You get hooked on it. People are already super high in the omega-6 category anyway, so it's better to have other nuts. Again, peanuts are legumes, so it's not the same type, but everyone's different. You could say one thing one way, one thing the other way. That's why the elimination diet is a great way, because then you can customize it, individualize it, learn more about yourself, and then do your thing. And then do your thing. And then you can make better decisions based on your information. Touch my cheese and I'll fight you. Yeah, cheese. Cheese makes a lot of people skin quality, psoriasis, and like rashes and acne. That's really common with dairy. Really common. Really, really common. I was telling everyone, I think the other day, that I was having a little bit of cheese and was getting breakouts. This is like a month or two ago. And then I stopped it. I stopped eating the cheese one right away. Right away. Big difference. Big difference. But not everyone's like that. Not everyone's like that. But again, I like to always clarify. It's not, okay, this caused me to go into anaphylactic shock or not. It could make you feel sluggish. It could make you feel bloated. It could give you a little bit of joint pain for whatever reason. You know, I'm not an expert at all these different mechanisms of the body. I'm not an expert at every last mechanism in the body. But I think it goes without saying that some people consume dairy and feel fucking disgusting and horrific, and it blows them up. Some people have grains and they get headaches and they have joint pain and aches and bloating really bad, even without celiacs. They just have sensitivities to these foods, or they just feel sluggish and they crash. So it's all different. It's all different. It's all different. There's no like black or white. It's not that, oh, this is great or this kills you. There's all these different layers in between. And not only that, there's some foods that maybe both of them don't harm you. Maybe there's some that don't harm you, but one helps you perform better than the other. So it's not just about does this give me diarrhea? It's about, well, do I feel good on it? If I feel better with food A than food B, you should eat food A. Even if food B doesn't harm you, you want one that's better. You want one that you're going to feel better on. Or you'll learn, okay, before I work out, I like to eat this type of food. Afterwards, I prefer this. I just feel like it absorbs better. I feel better. That's important to learn. That's important to learn. Most people don't give themselves the opportunity to learn this information because no one's going to tell you. No one's going to tell you, oh, this is the best thing to eat. They can't because it's not true. For some people, some foods are better than others. I mean, I've recently figured out I like to have, before I go to the gym, I like to have a sweet potato. I like to eat a sweet potato before I go to the gym. A cold sweet potato, maybe like an hour before. And I have my coffee on the way to the gym and I fucking go and I rage. I rage the fuck out. I haven't done that my entire career. I've just figured that out. Sometimes I like to go on an empty stomach, but a lot of times I like to have a little bit of a sweet potato base for my pump. Yeah. I look at a cow's teats and I break out. Well, that's interesting. I don't look at cow's teats. That's an interesting hobby. I don't know. Is that legal? Can you look at a cow's teeth these days? The cow goes, I guess he goes, the cows are like, me too. Can't look at a cow's teeth. Cows have rights. Don't you don't want to cross their bovine sensibilities. Be careful. Those cows, they'll get you. Me too. I notice I get headaches with oatmeal. Love oatmeal. Huh? Ooh, snap, Nicholas. As long as it isn't Tess. Ooh, low blow. How dare you? Shun. Stop shaming. How dare you shame people that are publicly promoting obesity? How dare you shame people that are publicly promoting illness and disease? How dare you? For shame. What the fuck? I'm on a healthy eating website looking at recipes and there is a huge advertisement for Starbucks and I clicked dairy free. Oh shit, pumpkin spice latte season, bitches. Let's talk a little bit about Elimination Diet. What have you eliminated? What can you not eat? Or what do you eat that makes you feel like shit? How about that? Those of you that have done the elimination, or maybe you just figured out what foods you just feel like shit when you eat. What are those foods? Drop that in the comments. Emilian Davis, dairy, fried foods, junk overall. I find it funny when I see my mother eat that stuff, then wake up with crazy joint pain the next morning like clockwork and not see cause and effect. What's up, Swole Daddy? What's up, Michael Blackwell Jr.? Anyone that thinks I'm just joking when I said the junior part, that's legit. That's his name on Facebook. A whole new definition of animal abuse. Tweedsley, X48, I discovered that I make better gains if I'm fasted when I work out than eat immediately after. There you go. Do you understand how important that is, everyone? So he, she, Tweedsley, I don't know what that is, or other. I discovered I make better gains if I'm fasted when I work out and then eat immediately after. That's important. So it doesn't matter if I have a sweet potato an hour before or half an hour before. It doesn't matter if you do it and you don't like it. Like, try it. See if you like it. Try it. Sometimes I do like to be, it depends on how I feel. Sometimes I haven't eaten. I'm like, I'm just going to go get a nice pump fasted. I'm just going to eat after. Sometimes I feel, I want to have a sweet potato. I just want to make sure I have a strong base. I just feel like eating one. So I do. It's not that complicated. So sometimes I don't, and sometimes I do. Sometimes I feel like I'll burn out or kind of run down too low. If I'm training without an empty stomach, I'll feel too hungry and I'll get distracted. But sometimes I feel empty and I feel like I'm going to have great performance by not eating. So I fluctuate. Onions, squid. Oh, we're going through some of the foods that everyone doesn't eat. Sit and spin. Onions, squid, and shellfish. Sugar, cheese, and grain-fed beef. Let's see who else. Dairy, pasta. What's up, Dodie? Let's see. Refined sugar. Soy, gluten, baked goods. Brennan still trying to cut out all sugar. breads hits my arthritis hard. Spicy spice. Michael, bread and fried foods. Vince, grain, dairy. Just found mangoes make me gassy. Damn. Diana, muffins give me cramps. Michael, greetings from the Czech Republic. What up, Michael? Steve, combination of cheese with other foods. Tweedsley is a he. So a his, I would say his, him, or he, his, right? That's he, his. I want to make sure you're not like one of those other consonants like a Z or something. I'm on fire today. I'm on fire. Come on, laugh it up, fam. Get over it. Janelle Meyer, dairy, legumes, oil, gluten, and wheat. Silver's beets, dairy, fried food, and oatmeal doesn't hurt, but doesn't do anything for me. I agree. I feels like it sits like a rock. Nathan, dairy makes me bloated and sluggish. Erin, milk, cheese, deep fried foods, and fish. Is anyone seeing a pattern by any chance? Anyone seeing a pattern? Like everything, I'm just really repeating the same things over and over again. Dairy, processed foods, nightshades, gluten, legumes, coffee. You're not having issues with all those. You mean you're eliminating all those. Jason, I don't think that's all the things that have problems. You just mean that's what you're currently eliminating. April, wheat, dairy, and sugar brings migraines. Drew, pasta, horrible acid reflux. Chinese food destroys me. Junk in general, but you know. I think that's kind of it. Everyone. So it's pretty common, like all the things, gluten, some of these like toppings, gluten, processed foods, dairy, and everyone's got their own little custom thing, pasta, maybe specifically pasta, maybe bread doesn't bother you, but pasta for whatever reason, maybe the processing of it, whatever's going on a molecular level, maybe that just jacks you up. So, all right, fam. Let's see here. I'm going to be heading out in a few. I got a date with Mama Swilio. So, not going to be here too much longer. But I'm thinking of what the deal is going on. Sunday is a Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. For those of you that are in Swolenormous Uncensored, again, for those of you that are on the fence, join Uncensored. It's fucking amazing. Just had a Ask Papa Swolio live last night. For those of you, it's in your account already, but it's also still on the private Facebook group. And on Monday, we have accountability meeting where I'm going to be discussing the release of this next week of Swole season for those of you that are unlimited members. But everyone's got access to that if you're a member, and you can start for less than the price of a pumpkin spice latte. Less than $3. Less than $3. $2.99 to get access to all the content. So we had a Nuts on Chin release this week. We had the Ask Papa Swolio live last night. We got the accountability meeting on Monday. You're going to have a brand new Swole Motion. So those of you that have been eager for another Swole Motion, it's coming. It's coming. Got a couple days that I covered, some really cool little clips with me and some peeps. So you're going to enjoy that one. A lot of you are really loving the Swole Motions. And week two releases of Swole season on this weekend, and we'll talk about it in the accountability meet on Monday. But Sunday Funday Q&A-ness right here on the podcast. So tomorrow we'll go Hambone Jones again with some awesome content, and on Sunday we'll be doing the Q&A here on the Swole. That'd be episode 1255. Nuts on Chin release. Nuts on Chin unplugged. It was unplugged. Can't plug it in. Thank you, Jason. Thanks for support, bro. Just sign up for the unlimited best investment you'll make. Thank you, dude. We got some new yoga classes coming up. A lot of great shit for those of you that are unlimited members. But again, the next part of the next week of Swole season releases, and we'll talk about it. So I'm excited for that. This program's going to fucking blast. For those of you that already started week 1, you already know what it's like. You kind of got like just the tip. That was week 1. Just 16 weeks. 16-week program. This thing is going to fucking rock your world. I'm getting the coffee burps. Let's finish this up strong with a coffee break, everyone. Coffee break. Let's do a little water break, shall we? Get your water ready. For those of you that are new, we're going to pinch some nips and we're going to chug some water and make uncomfortable noises for everyone around us. So usually we like to do it in the middle. Sometimes we kind of close out the show with it. So it's kind of a special occasion. So get your water and let's get down. In 3, 2, 1, party time. That's a lot of water. Was that a long one or is it just me? Oh, that was a long water break. I felt like I literally drank 32 ounces of water. The only fucking podcast that will get you more healthier. The only podcast that actually gets your body wet. It gets your body wet. Yeah, hydration, bitches. Hydration, bitches. What other podcast actually hydrates you? None. And gives you as much beard as you get here on the podcast? This is fucking awesome. Am I still eating Sour Patch Kids? I haven't had Sour Patch Kids like in 2 years. All those videos I made like 3 years ago, those were like the last times. Yeah. Nope. Have not had one. Not one. No, I'm good. I want like frozen fruit. Like I just don't have that craving. I would. I'm a grown-ass man if I wanted to. So I'm not doing this as like a pious, like I've given it up. It's also a discipline thing. I don't require it. Yeah, the only podcast that gets you fucking wet inside and out. Oh, get it? All right, fam. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1253 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Say goodbye to Everest and K2 flexing on you. And we'll be here tomorrow, of course, for 1254. Make sure you do not leave this internet space without going to swolenormousx.com and sign up for Swolenormous Uncensored and get access to all the content. Remember, we had the Ask Papa Solio live last night. We got the accountability meeting on Monday. You got another Swole Motion coming this weekend. You got a Driving While Gaining Special Reserve releasing. You had a Nuts on Chin release this week. You got the Raw series. You got the Daily Swole Extra Thirsty. You fucking have so much stuff, and I'm putting out more all the time. Why wait? Swolenormous Uncensored, less than the price of a pumpkin spice fucking latte, all sizes. Go check it out. Get it now. I'll see you tomorrow for 1254. Peace, McGee, Deuce Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Out.